What's going on, guys? It's your boy Fano here, and today I'm going to share with you the best cheap skins for every weapon in CSGO. So cheap is a very subjective word. What might be cheap for someone might not be very cheap for someone else, so just take everything with a grain of salt, and no skin in this video is going to be more than $3. Most skins will actually be much cheaper than that. But anyways, let's get right into this video, starting off with the first skin. Here we have a USPS Cyrex. I decided to go with field tested. You can currently pick one up for $1.96. I recommend trying to find one with a low float and it will look really good. If you guys prefer to roll with the P2K, I recommend going with an Obsidian. In the minimal wear condition, you can get one for $1.15. You could also probably go with field tested on this one, but I don't know, I felt like going with min wear. And for our Glock 18 skin, you can get a Bunsen burner in the field tested condition for 17 cents. That's a complete steal. Definitely the best cheap Glock skin in CSGO. The Candy Apple factory new for 87 cents is also a great alternative if you guys have the extra cash. I think the best cheap Desert Eagle skin in CSGO has to be the Desert Eagle Light Rail. You can get one in the field tested condition for $1.34. Really reminds you of that Blaze. Very solid skin. An alternative could actually be the new Desert Eagle Blue Ply. However, it is only a mil-spec weapon compared to the Desert Eagle Light Rail, which is a restricted. If you guys prefer to go with an R8 revolver, I think the best cheap one has to be the Reboot in the field tested condition, going for around 62 cents. But moving on to the best cheap CC75 auto skin, here we have a Tigris in the minimal wear condition, going for 62 cents. Very solid skin. I think everyone should definitely own this skin if you guys like to rock the CZ75 auto. But for our 5.7 skin that a lot of people are apparently using these days, here we have a Violent Daimyo in the minimal wear condition, going for only 26 cents, guys. Highly encourage you to pick this skin up. Very solid, very minimal scratches, you can barely tell, and I think it's one of the best 5.7 skins in CSGO, and definitely one of the cheapest. For our Tech 9 skin, I think the best cheap one has to be the Tech 9 Isaac in the minimal wear condition, going for $1.10. Curse You update causing the price of the skin to go up, but nonetheless, it's still a very good skin for a decent price. For the best cheap P250 skin in CSGO, I have to go with the Wingshot in the field tested condition, going for $1.16. I just really like the Wingshot in the field tested condition. It's so bright, so shiny, and I'm a huge fan of it. I know, guys, I could have gone with a P250 Valence for like 20 cents and it will still look really good, but to me personally, this is a bias. I am going with the Wingshot in terms of the best cheap P250 skin. You guys may disagree on this, and that's okay, but please make sure you hit that like button to show your support. Moving right along, the best cheap dual Beretta skin in CSGO has to be the Cobalt Quartz in the factory new condition, going for only 25 cents. And if we keep going down the list, the best cheap Nova skin has to be the Koi in the minimal wear condition, going for only 62 cents. And then for the best cheap sawed-off skin, I think the Origami in the factory new condition has my vote. It's only going for 23 cents. However, the best cheap XM1014 CSGO skin has to be the Slipstream in the factory new condition. You can pick one up for only 25 cents. Very nice skin, guys. It looks amazing in game. I definitely think it's the best budget XM skin in CSGO. Next up, for the best cheap Mag 7 skin, I recommend going with the Heat in the field tested condition. It's going for 47 cents. It just looks really cool. There are cheaper Mag 7 skins, but this to me is the best. And now we're going to move on to the Negev skin, which I decided to go with a Mana War in the minimal wear condition, going for only 14 cents. There were a couple of other options, but the Mana War is pretty cool, pretty underrated. Gotta give it some love, guys. Only 14 cents. I mean, why not? The best cheap M249 skin in CSGO has to be the System Lock in the minimal wear condition, going for only 17 cents. This is such a troll weapon. I mean, I can't wait for Valve to buff it. Come on, Valve. You gave some justice to the Negev. Why not do the same for the M249? Moving right along, the best cheap Mac 10 skin in CSGO has to go to the Candy Apple in the factory new condition, going for only 17 cents. If you guys don't have this skin, pick it up right now. Another must-have CSGO skin is the MP7 Cirrus in the minimal wear condition. It's only going for 20 cents. Very solid skin, guys. Very shiny and bright. Does not show wear. But if you guys prefer to go with the MP5, the best cheap one has to be the Bamboo Garden in the factory new condition. It's only going for 13 cents. It's a new CSGO skin that was recently added as part of the Operation Collections. For the best cheap P90 skin in CSGO, I had to go with the Module in the minimal wear condition, going for around 65 cents. Very nice skin, guys. Does not really show wear. Comes in 3 conditions. I highly encourage you to pick it up in minimal wear. The best cheap PP Bison skin in CSGO has to be, I mean, that's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with the Osiris in the minimal wear condition, and it's currently going for 58 cents. I believe there are cheaper PP Bison skins. I'm just a huge fan of the Osiris, so I had to include it. But you guys can list your alternative PP Bison skins in the comments section below. For our UMP AK-45 skin, I recommend going with an exposure in the field tested condition, going for only 37 cents, a skin that does not show wear and it looks really cool. However, the best cheap MP9 skin in CSGO has to go to the BioLeak in the factory new condition. You can get it for 48 cents and you will not regret it. Now we're moving on to the best cheap AK-47 skin in CSGO, which to me is the AK-47 Elite build. You can pick one up in the field tested condition for $2.08, and I do believe it is the best. I know there are some great options nowadays like the Uncharted or even the Baroque Purple, but to me the Elite build has the best combos, the best combo opportunities. It is a pretty cool skin. The whole Elite build family is just a pretty cool family of skins that I really like, and I think many people do as well. But the best cheap M4A4 CSGO skin has to go to the Magnesium. You can pick one up in the minimal wear condition for around 70 cents, and it has a really cool flame, very nice theme to it. I know it doesn't have the most flashiest of colors, it doesn't really have any color on it, but nonetheless, it still looks pretty cool and can make for some really nice sticker combos. But moving on to the best cheap M4A1S CSGO skin, I'd have to go with a Nitro in the field tested condition, going for $1.03. You guys could argue for the Flashback, which is a little bit more expensive, but they're both really good skins, and I personally prefer the Nitro. I just really love that skin family. Maybe I'm just biased towards the color orange and the simplicity factor of the Nitro. Nonetheless, I think you guys should check both of the skins out if you're looking for a good budget CSGO loadout. And next up on my list here we have an AWP Capillary in the minimal wear condition, going for only around $1.76. It's one of the cheapest AWP skins in CSGO, and it's also one of the nicer looking ones too. It's only a mil spec, but it looks pretty darn good. If you like the Capillary family, you're gonna definitely love this skin. However, next up for our SSG08 skin, I recommend going with an Abyss in the field tested condition. It's only going for around 40 cents, and you're gonna really like this skin. Try to find one with a low float if you like the color blue, but if you prefer to have one with more grayish blue on it, then I recommend you go with one with a higher float. That being said, here we have a Galil AR Rocket Pop in the minimal wear condition. You can pick one up for $1.38. There are cheaper Galil AR skins, but the Rocket Pop is just so nice, and it's definitely one of my favorite skins. But next up for our FAMAS skin, I recommend going with a Survivor Z in the minimal wear condition. It's only going for 48 cents. And if you guys are still using the SG553 skin, I recommend going with a Candy Apple in the minimal wear condition. It's currently going for around 57 cents. Another Operation CSGO skin that I highly encourage you guys to check out. And for the AUG, I recommend going with an Arctic Wolf in the field tested condition. It's going for $1.11. Try to find one with the lowest float you can. I'm sure it won't be too hard to find, and you'll get one for a really good price. The Arctic Wolf family is a very nice family of CSGO skins that everyone should definitely check out. But of course, the best cheap Scar 20 skin in CSGO has to be the Grotto in the factory new condition. You can pick one up for 30 cents. Papa Anomaly agrees. But for the G3 SG1 skin, I recommend going with a Green Apple in the factory new condition. 13 cents right there, guys. Who doesn't like a green apple? I like how they have a candy apple for like a red skin, and then they have a green apple for green skins. Can you guys imagine a golden apple? Like, that would be insane. But that's about all I had for this video, guys. So until next time, this is Fano, signing out.